Oh, no, no, no. There's no point, like, because there's no point in testing stuff in unranked, because unranked is basically just a waste of everyone's time. There are players in there that will do anything, and you won't learn anything about the game because people won't be playing seriously. It's like playing poker for no money. If you're not playing poker for money, you may as well not play. So, let's have a look. We're going to go with Legion Commander, and then I think Dazzle Enchantress, so we'll just go double healer with Ench, and then we'll grab the Snapfire for later. Tuskback Crystal, good setup. Let's see whether my healers are enough to get us through. Doesn't look like it so far, but if we can... No. Nope, 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 nope. We needed Ench getting hit earlier there. Something like that. That's the best one out of those three, so let's go for that. But Shaman's much, much better than healers, so there's not really much point in having that discussion. And now Assassins have popped up as an option. This guy's looking at Assassins. No one else is, really. No Assassins in the second view. So it looks like we're going to be dropping this Legion Commander pretty fast.
Am I too cheerful? Maybe. Will I keep the team from dying? Definitely.
Drop the Mage, grab the Juggernaut. Nah, why? Grab Venge Demon in case one of those pops up as a double. Ench 2, I mean we may as well, it's there, innit? And we've got one of the poisoners, so maybe we grab another poison. I always hate Shadow Demon. Grab Dazzle because he's a double opportunity, and then grab the other two because we may as well. See what comes up. So we've got healers, shamans, and a 2-star. Should be pretty good. Yeah, that heal's gone off as well, so despite him doing quite a lot of damage to that Ench, we soaked most of it up with just the Ench heal. Nice, nice, nice. None of this is appealing to me. Bat's already pretty heavily contested, so no. So let's make sure we get interest gold. So these are some of the options we're considering. Grab Bristleback, I think, open up that possibility. Target buddy, pretty excellent. Dazzle 2, interesting. Yeah, we'll take the Dazzle 2. We'll take the Veno, but we can take it later. We can drop the Luna, get double interest gold, and then grab that Veno and that Tusk. Give ourselves some Savage options.
Let's work together.
My children will thrive in lights.
Magnus went down a bit quick, and my lord, they've got a lot of 2 stars. Eesh. He's rolled up and down. But as a result, he's on 7 gold, so we should pump him on economy, but... In fact, net worth wise, we should just spank everyone. Well, spank's a strong word, but yeah, we're ahead. Okay, so there's a poisoner if we want it. Then we do that, get the 30 gold. Then we grab the Poisoner, the Terror Blade, and roll. Ooh, interesting. Three people have a Terror 1. Morning, Kazrak. Good to see you. How was your weekend? Oh, oh God, that's good. Oh. What's with the snowman thing? The snowman thing is a target buddy. It's an item that we've got, and it taunts enemies and draws fire, and I have a skin for it, which is the snowman skin, so that's why he's a snowman. No other particularly good reason, I'm afraid. Today's laundry day. Yeah, laundry day is never fun, is it? Never fun. Let's do that. Let's pop a Spectre in and then win the game. And then, do I bother buying Enchantress? Probably not. Like, would 3-3-star Poisoners just be good if you just went lots of really early 3 stars and went with Poison or something? I mean, again, like, today is largely about me just relaxing after a very tough weekend and then having a bit of fun, trying out some alliances I don't normally, you know, trying out new things, because we're not going to be able to try out new stuff once we start the grind, because we're going to want to be, you know, doing the maximum MMR plays, but for now, we can just try shit out. And so maybe like an early 3-3-star Poison build with a Spectre or something could just be enough, but you might not get Spectre. If you stay so low level, you're not going to get Spectre very much. We could get some... Well, we got Magnus 2 there, so that's a good start. So you see we got these Poisoners here. Let's have a look and see if they're contested. So Dazzle's massively contested for no good reason at all. Is Queen of Pain contested? No. Veno? Yeah, quite a bit. Alright, so let's give up on the Poison idea, but let's stick with the Summons idea. Because if we get Furion, Shaman... So who do we need? We need Lycan or Lone Druid, preferably both. We've already got a troll, so if we do put the Shadow Shaman in, we get the troll benefit. We do have a fair amount of healing on the board. Some attack damage and some healing sounds good to me. Also, you know, Spectre having attack damage is always a good thing. Of course we get the third poison, you piece of shit game. Right. Okay, let's... So we're not... Are we rolling down hard then? Because the... No, we're not. We're going up. Popping in the Shadow Shaman to give us the troll benefit and also throw some summons in. We haven't got a 4th Shaman yet, so it's not worth going Mass Shaman. We're not going to get anyone to 3-star most likely. May as well grab the Magnus just in case, but that's not the plan here. And we're probably going to get rid of this Terrorblade. Because he's contested and he doesn't fit what we're trying to do, and he has a slight anti-synergy with Spectre. But blocking him from other people is a decent thing, so that's nice. Healing, reduced damage, or healing and stealing, or healing support. I think I just like NO a lot. Ench 3, I mean, I'm not going to say no to potential 3s. We're looking for summons, we're looking for shamans. There's a shaman, and it's a butte. So let's get rid of that. And now we should really consider popping in Beastmaster and Shadow Shaman instead of one of these. Oh, sorry to hear about the nerve, mate. That sounds rough. So, what are we looking for here? We're looking for Lycan, for which we need 7. We're looking for Lone Druid, for which we need 7 or 8. We're looking for Shamans in general, for which we need 6, 7, or 8. Trolls, we're going to need 8, 9, 10 to properly finish that off, so I'm not bothered about that so much. So we're looking at summons and shamans, but then we really should be trying to get 4 savages in here, which we could do with Lycan, Lone Druid, and 1 other. So let's imagine that we grab Pangolier, for example, or maybe a Spirit Breaker if he shows up, something like that. So we can definitely go up to the next level, pop in him, and then pop in him, and we get the double shaman. And that's just very good.
You will be cast out.
I really do have quite a lot of healing on the side at the minute. Yeah, we healed many thousands. So we're up at 6. We could push hard immediately to 7. We've got the health total and the win streak to do it. So be it. But we're looking to get a 4 summoner game this game and then push it pretty hard. That's the idea. And I don't know why, but I've focused in on summoners for a minute. This guy's got a couple of summoners and some savages, so he's going to be our biggest contender for what we're trying to do. He's already contesting Lycan, he's contesting Shadow Shaman, so yeah, he's going for exactly what I was thinking of. But no one's going for Shamans other than me. So we might be able to sort of hook hard into the Shamans a bit. Maybe try and rely a little bit on Lone Druid doing a lot of work, and maybe try and get a refresher orb or something for him. Summoners plus Shamans gives you a Black Dragon with 40% extra damage. So that combination alone So Brute doesn't really help us here. Magic Resist and a Magic Block might keep us alive, and we've got healing, so I quite like the idea of a Magic Block. Lycan is perfect. Well, we're not going Summoner alone. We're going Summoner with Shaman. So.
Let the hunt begin.
So with Magnus and Lycan, we get a couple of Savage. It's not amazing, but it makes Magnus a little bit better to have on the board, and it makes Lycan, you know, Lycan. Then we've got the 4 Shamans, which is great. We do need the tree, sadly. The tree will give us a 3rd healer, so we should have really considered Omni Knight. But I think we're then spreading ourselves in too many directions. Well, there's Omni Knight. So Lycan is perfect.
I will fight for you.
I'm not going to worry about 4 Savage. I'm going to try for 6 Shamans. We're on 7. We're going to roll a bit. So there's Lycan 2. That's very good news. Let's give him an attack damage item and get him moved out.
No way they beat us.
And there's the tree. Alright, now in terms of summoners, we definitely don't want Meepo and we don't want Venomancer if we don't have to. So I think we get rid of those 2 to clear some space. And we try to get... we're going to consider a 4 healer lineup for a bit here. I'll have to see what 2 stars, because I think we've left some paths open and we need to decide what 2 stars and go from there. So Spectre is still with us for the minute. We might have to drop Spectre at some stage just because we're going for such a heavily alliance-based play here. But for now, Spectre is Spectre and you just respect the Spectre. So no to any of that. Enchantress can start getting towards her. And then that's a really good auto reroll rather than a hard reroll. So wait for some 2 stars to show up and maybe shape what we're doing a little bit. But yeah, Spectre 1 star's not actually keeping up here. Like, we're doing more damage with Lycan, Shaman and Dazzle, for God's sake. Why the hell's Dazzle doing damage, you know? It was a bit accidental, but yes. Shadow Shaman we do want to grab with this particular comp. Well, there's Tree, so I think we put Tree in because he's a healer. That's a good auto roll, so we'll let that roll. Oh, we're up against an assassin comp. This should be pretty damn good for me, because they don't deal quite enough damage, and then I heal it all. And Eno stuns them down. Yeah. And that guy was doing pretty well against everybody else. So as usual, early Shaman's Rickroll in face, but it's not going to be enough, is it? We need to get this transformed now. I don't think any of this is in any way decent, so ability cooldowns or reroll. We'll take the ability cooldowns. We'll stick it on Dazzle for now. We'll take the Spectre because he's doing a lot of damage. We'll grab these 2 because they're important for our comp, and then there you go. So we pop in a 2 star there and pop the rerolls on him. Grab Shadow Shaman for our next upgrade. So now we've got a bunch of 2 stars and we need to start having a think. So we can throw in a 4th healer. We can move up and try and get the 6 shamans. That makes the most sense to me. Obviously 6 shamans is insanely good. This looks like the first fight we might be losing. Some 3 stars are starting to show up. Are we losing? Maybe the healing's enough. Looks like the healing's enough. Yeah. So, do we level up, look for Lone Druid and try and hit 6 shamans? I think we do. I think we do, because it also gives us the ability to hit the 4 summoners, and we give up on the healers, so we drop out this guy, we drop out Dazzle at some stage. Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. So we drop out the healer, we drop out Dazzle, we keep going with the spirits, with the shamans, we level up so that we can hit Lone Druid, and then we put them in and we get 4 summoner, 6 shaman, 2 savage, 2 healer. And we can do that all on 8 if we drop Spectre, but dropping Spectre just feels somehow incredibly wrong. Just look at her go. But yeah, the healing on my squad is a bit silly at the minute. No to any of that. Move up towards 8. Keep these as potential level ups. These need to still be popped in. So we can put a 2-star Shadow Shaman in. Now when we do that, we're going to get the Troll benefit. But not much else. Should have maybe held on to that Omni Knight just for the Alliance bonus for a minute, but didn't. So there you go. So then we level up to 8, get a free extra roll for 8. Oh damn, he got to bring back my Spectre, that's not good. I was hoping she'd die fast enough he wouldn't be able to bring her back. And now she's chopping me into tiny pieces. Not good. But my lord, that Shaman does a lot of damage. Alright, that's our first loss in a very long time. But that's fine, we've been pushing up to 8. And that guy's just been sitting on 7 and re-rolling most likely. So, pop in our Shadow Shaman. Not going to bother with any more Spectre, I don't think. But again, for now, let's just grab them in case a bunch of Spectre shows up, eh? And now we are essentially just waiting and rolling for Lone Druid. What's his cooldown? 20 seconds. Does he ever get to cast twice in a fight? So there's the first one. And now we want to see if it gets to about there, he would have been able to cast again if we gave him the item, which I think is probably worth it. And he does get to max, and he would be able to cast again. Alright, so we give the Octarine to Shadow Shaman. Especially when we get Summoner 4 in. So in it goes. And now we're just hoping to God for Lone Druid, because then things get very spicy very fast. BKB is probably the best one here. And fits Spectre very nicely. For now. Give me that Lone Druid. Venom, nope. Shadow Shaman? Yeah, sure. Beastmaster 2's good. Doom doesn't really fit the comp. He's great, but he doesn't fit. So no. No Lone Druid. Okay. Magnus gives us Savage. Beastmaster would give us nothing right now, so currently we'll leave him out, although he's more effective as a hero on the field. We should have maybe put him in instead of Dazzle, but then we would lose... No, we wouldn't lose a healer. We'd lose the Troll benefit. Not sure that matters very much. So I think maybe he should go in instead of Dazzle at this stage. Oh, my Shadow Shaman died a bit quickly. That's unfortunate. And that Terrorblade was focused absolute last. Bit of a pisser. We just about take him down, but Jesus, that was close. Come on, Lone Druid, and then it all gets very good very fast. Well then, right. So get rid of that, pop that in there, pop Lycan up front, Magnus over the back here somewhere, Shadow Shaman up, roll down. Have we got everything in? Nope. So we had to lose Spectre for that for a moment. Let's just see if that was actually necessary. I think it is necessary to just make this work for now. So we've got 6 Shaman and 4 Summoner at the moment, which is absolutely nuts. He's actually killing my Black Dragon. No, he's not. My healing's too good. And so he gets murdered. Oh, no. No. He's got me. Has he got me? God, this is close. He's got me. Alright, well played, sir. Well played. So, we've not quite got the 4 Savage, and it feels like 4 Savage is where we want to build this up to, not into Spectre. Axe is tempting, but no. Let's get rid of Spectre. Let's look for a 4th Savage, Pangolier preferably. There we go.
Stories will be written of our adventures.
The Enchantress has arrived.
So we need to go up to 9 to be able to put this guy in, get the 4th Savage. So we lose a gold to put the Pangolier in. I think at this stage... the board isn't attacking with barrels. That was the hero of the opponent. So we've got this little Eno guy. The opponent's big tusked fella, if they have him, Yul. He's the one who pulls in those barrels. That's his ability. So it's not like neutral. And if it hits his opponent, if it hits his models, they gain attack speed. If it hits my models, it deals damage. So it's not like random or anything. It's entirely in his favor. So yeah, the 3 stars of this guy definitely going to put some pain on us here. So we're going to need to hit some of our own 3 stars now. Attack speed, mana burn. Reroll. There's the refresher and a heart. The refresher is actually probably better for what I want. No random BS. I agree, that would suck. Now then, we're not going to get... Lycan... is not very contested. Let's get rid of Furion then. Get Lycan in. Take the free roll. Alright, let's see how this goes. So we should have 2 Lone Druid Bears coming in. Nope. Lone Druid just got 1 shot, so that was a not the best refresher orb I've ever seen, let's put it that way. So I need to sort out my positioning. Lycan for sure.
I will survive this battle.
We're not dead yet!
So that's bear number 1. There's bear number 2. My black dragon's died, and once again, like, what? He's right on the front line on the right-hand side. Why are none of my units actually targeting him? I don't understand that. He gets away with it every time. So there's Beastmaster.
War secrets are revealed to me.
Are we going to live on 20? Maybe. So we've got a 2-star there, 3 3-stars, well, 4 3-stars that are possible, but not massively likely. The one we'd like most is probably Lycan, then Shadow Shaman. And we need Lone Druid too, actually. I've just realised. Oh my god, we got 23'd. Ouch. I mean, 3rd place. Okay, fine, but... alright. So, if you're going to go for that, then it looks like... it looks like... you need some 3-stars. And if you need 3-stars, then you can't go too high looking to get the savages and stuff in. So you've got to go for